everyone, Miss Rothstein here. So today we're going to be talking about dividing whole numbers by fractions. So before I even begin, I want to go over a vocabulary word that we talked about last year. And that vocabulary word is a reciprocal. All right, so a reciprocal, if we're given a fraction like 1/4, basically to find the reciprocal of that fraction, you just flip the numerator and denominator. So 1/4, the reciprocal of that is 4/1. Same thing for this fraction. If we're given, let's say, 2/3, finding the reciprocal of 2/3 is flipping the numerator and denominator, and the reciprocal of 2/3 is 3/2. All right, now let's say we're given, not a fraction though, let's say we're given a whole number, like the number 6. Well, I'm looking at this and I don't see a numerator or a denominator here. But remember, every whole number is still a fraction, but you just don't always see it written as a fraction. To turn a whole number into a fraction, you need to put that whole number over a 1. So 6/1 is actually exactly the same thing, equivalent to just 6. So to find the reciprocal of this, I see my numerator, I see my denominator, I flip them. So 6/1, the reciprocal of that is 1/6. Same thing with the number 5. Put that 5/1, make it into a fraction. 5/1, the reciprocal of that, flip the numerator and denominator, is 1/5. So now that we remember reciprocals, let's talk about the 3 letters that help us divide fractions. And that is K, C, F. K stands for keep, C stands for change, F stands for flip. So let's look at an example. 2 divided by 3/4. So you keep the 2, you change the division to a multiplication, and you flip the numerator and denominator, or find the reciprocal of 3/4, and you get 4/3. Now, before we even multiply across, straight across, I want to make this whole number into a fraction, so it's just easier in my mind. You can put that whole number again over a 1. Now you just do 2 times 4, and you get 8. 1 times 3, and you get 3. But we're not going to stop just there, because that is an improper fraction, and we don't want to leave it like that. We want to simplify it and make it into a mixed number, or a whole number if it goes in evenly. So remember, 8/3 is the same thing as saying 8 divided by 3. So we can write it as a division problem. 8 divided by 3. Well, 3 goes into 8 2 times, and we get 6. We subtract 8 and 6, and we get 2. Now 3 can't go into 2. We're just going to leave that remainder. So 8 divided by 3, or 8/3, it goes in 2 whole times with a remainder of 2 out of 3. So in this case, whatever our quotient is, our whole number at the top, that's our whole number. Our remainder becomes our numerator, and our divisor is our denominator.